general thoughts on practice today?
You know, we had some guys had to leave and take exams, and things kind of went south from there on, but it wasn't good enough. We got to be a lot better than we were today.
How are you coming in terms of getting a little separation with your backup quarterbacks? Is it still a work in progress?
Oh yeah, this it's too early to even consider that right now. They're all competing. They're all doing a good job, and we'll continue that process all the way through camp. And I'll probably have a better decision 10 days before our first ball game. But they're all going to get reps, and we're going to evaluate every one of them.
You had to be pleased with the defensive effort after the Sunday scrimmage, especially TJE.
Yeah, I thought they came back and did better today. We were still not transitioning very well, getting lined up as fast as I would like us to do. But I thought we were better. We weren't very good at anything this afternoon, but I thought we were better on defense than we were on offense.
Do you expect Caleb Russell to contribute?
Yeah, I mean he's done that this year, last year, and I expect him to do even more this year, particularly with the absence of a great pass rusher like Vaughn. Someone has to step up. He definitely has the skill to be able to step up and give us some pass rush capability.
What have you seen from Jenkins and Bags on the insides and putting the pads on?
Yeah, I see guys thinking a lot and trying to figure out what we're trying to do defensively, and you know, it takes away their ability to just react. I think it's going to be a process all the way through camp where the light clicks on. And but I remember my first spring with Jeff Fuller out there. I mean, he was a totally different player than he was when he came back his freshman year after that spring. And I expect the same thing from those two guys. They're working hard. They're good kids. It'll be just a matter of time before they, you know, get all the information they need and start reacting the way they're capable of reacting as athletes.
Sticking with the inside linebackers, it looks like the light's going on with Kyle Mangan a little bit.
Yeah, it's still very competitive in there. Kyle's made some. I thought Kyle has made a couple good plays today, and showed up today and did a couple nice things, and just needs to continue to play with confidence, which he should. He was started as a freshman. He should play with confidence, and but yeah, we're counting on Kyle to step up. Yeah.
Coach, how would you evaluate Uzoma Wachuku's spring so far?
I think he's had a good spring. I think he's a lot more serious about what he's doing. He's working hard. Overall, pretty pleased, except for one practice. Pretty pleased with our receivers. I think they've the first group, the first four, which would be Fuller, Wachuku, Swope, and McNeil. They've all practiced very well, and then the backups have been somewhat sporadic at times, but they're making progress.
What have you seen from your other inside backers there going for that same spot with Mangan? How do you like that, your mix there?
You know, it's just it's hard to evaluate because we get the young guys learning things and just trying to figure things out on what to do, where to go, and but I think Stewart's made some plays. He showed his athleticism, and I think the inside position is a better position for him than outside. So I'm glad we were able to make that transition. Garrick Williams hurt his foot, and so he hasn't been out here today, and maybe out for a week or so. So we'll see how he does when he gets back.
Status on Sean Porter?
I said Garrick hurt his foot. Sean Porter hurt his foot. Garrick pulled the groin, but Sean hurt his foot, and it may be a week or two before we get him back. Hopefully we'll get him back for the end of spring. He's certainly in our defense, one of our leaders, and you know, a very, very good player. So I'm counting on getting him back.
Some guy that seems to always be around the ball is Charlie Thomas too.
Charlie Thomas, if you said some players that have really impressed me, Charlie would be one of those guys. Put him at running back for a couple of days and slowed him down on his learning curve, but he's picked it up going back to defense this week full time, and he's a heck of an athlete, and he's added some weight and feels more comfortable playing the position, and we have high expectations of Charlie.
What are you seeing from DeMontre Moore with that? That's going to be a key.
Sometimes I see something good and sometimes not so good. He definitely has the talent and the length to be able to do a lot of things. He's knocked down some passes, but he's also got knocked off the ball by some guys that he shouldn't have. So he just needs to be more consistent. He's not consistent enough at this present time.
Cyrus seemed to really have a good practice, made a couple good runs. How do you think he's looking this spring?
I think he's looking okay. He hasn't just wowed me yet, but he's doing okay. He's doing his job, but you know, he's not 100% just comfortable just yet of where he needs to be, and I can tell that. You know, so he still has a ways to go to where he was at the end of the season last year. He's still working towards that, and I'm sure he will.
How about Kristen? How is he going back off the leg and everything? Is he still kind of limited? I saw him, he was padded up.
No, we're not holding him back.
Okay.
You know, he doesn't seem like he's favoring it. When we first started off season, he was favoring his leg when we were doing running and conditioning, but he's not doing that now. He just has to understand the offense better and eliminate the mental mistakes.
Anything else? Jimmy, anything?
All set.